Hey Paula. Hey everybody at Philadelphia Cream Cheese. I'm so glad to have you back in my kitchen. This is entree week and I have a wonderful chicken entree for you that ends up being this delicious chicken with a creamy mushroom sauce that you put on top of the chicken, and I serve it on top of egg noodles. It is really good. Okay, we're going to start with the chicken breast. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper nicely on both sides. Start with the salt, and then the pepper, and then the other side. Now, I'm only making 4 of these split breast tails because I have 4 kids that are all wonderful and grown and gone. We're doing the empty nest thing right now, and I'll tell you, I've had the hardest time learning how to cook for 2. I have 4 kids, all of them were in sports, and each of them had dozens of friends, and they were always over at the house, and I was always cooking, and then all of a sudden I had to learn how to cook for 2, and that is hard. I know all of you that are out there watching know what I'm talking about. So I've tried to get into cooking recipes that are for 4 people, because I do like to have some leftovers, but can easily double. So all of these recipes can easily double. So I've got my chicken seasoned, and I'm going to start though by rendering the 2 slices of diced bacon, it's about 2 ounces, in a heavy pan on the stove. So come on over and I'll show you how I get started. Okay, we're going to get started over here at the stove first with the bacon. I'm going to render the fat out of the bacon. Just put that in there, or let that sizzle. Okay, I've got the bacon out of there now, and I put it on a dish with paper towels so we can drain that. And that left about a tablespoon of the bacon fat. I'm going to brown this now, skin side down, right in that leftover bacon fat. And we've got that browning up beautifully now. Look at that gorgeous color. It's just what we want. Okay, these are beautifully browned, as you can see. I'm going to take these out and just hold them. The first vegetable I'm going to add are the onions. 1 cup of chopped onions. It's about a medium-sized onion. And next we're going to add the mushrooms. And to this, the mushrooms and the onions, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter, just to make it a little extra yummy. So those mushrooms and onions are browning up beautifully. Okay, the mushrooms and the onions are nicely browned and softened. I'm going to take 1 cup of a dry white wine and pour that right in here. Now remember, all the brown bits on the bottom there are going to be part of the delicious part of this meal. So when I put this in, it's going to deglaze the pan. I just keep scraping up the brown bits from the bottom. Okay, we've got the wine in there now. It's cooking down, and I've got a little bundle of thyme sprigs. These are from my garden. There's only a couple in here. It's fairly strong, so you don't want to put too much in. So I'm just tying them up together and dropping them right into the cooking wine. Okay, the wine is reduced by about half now, and I have 4 cups of chicken broth here, but I'm only going to put in here 1.5 cups. More. That's perfect. Stir that around. And now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. This gives it such a nice twang. It really gives a nice punch to sauces, especially this one. Stir that around. Now I'm going to take our chive-flavored whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. And this cream cheese just melts so beautifully in sauces. The whipped, I'm going to use about 6 ounces of this. I'm going to see if I can dig out about about 6 ounces. I'm going to save these other 2 ounces for our noodles. Okay, we're just going to stir this around until the cream cheese melts. And it won't take long. It melts. So look, wonderful that is when it melts. Makes the most delicious cream sauce with hardly any effort at all. And the flavor is incredible. Just splash a little bit of the sauce up on top while you're cooking it. Doesn't it look yummy? Okay, now while the chicken is cooking, which will only take about 10 minutes longer, I'm going to make the noodles. And I've added about 2.5 cups, of the chicken broth. That was the rest of the 4 cups that I had in the measuring cup. And about 1.5 cups of water, or enough water so that you can cook your noodles in. Okay, I'm back. The noodles are done. I've drained them. And I'm just going to put them right back into the pot that they were cooked in. Save me a pot to clean. I do that as often as I can. Okay, noodles are done. I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter and put them right in there. Bury those down deep in the noodles so they start to melt. Now, the parsley that I had left over, the other 1/4 cup of parsley, I'm going to put right in to the noodles. And then I'm going to add the rest of my whipped chive cream cheese. I have about 2 ounces left. I'm going to put that right in and just stir that all up. Now I'm going to pour this right into my serving bowl here. Look at those beautiful, creamy noodles. That is perfect. Okay, I've got my chicken, and it is really incredible looking and even more incredible smelling. Doesn't it look incredible? Look at that beautiful cream sauce in there. Oh, can't wait to serve this up. I'm going to take the chicken out. I have 4 little chicken breasts here. I'm going to put that right on top of the noodles. Now, in here I'm going to take the little bundle of thyme leaves out. Put those aside. Now I have the most incredible mushroom mustard sauce to go on top. I'm just going to spoon that right on top of the chicken. Oh, give a little extra sauce. Now, that's amazing. Now, I'm just going to take the bacon bits that we had, and garnish it with the bacon bits right on top of that chicken. Are you hungry yet? Is it dinner yet? Okay, here we dig in. Oh, yes. Chicken, oh, it's so moist and delicious. It cooked in that sauce. I'm going to get a little bit of the noodles, a little bit of the mushroom, a little bit of the chicken, a perfect bite. And I'm thinking that my son's at home now in Florida, and he's probably thinking he left maybe a day too soon. Look at that. Isn't that the best? Mmm. 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 Easy to put together, rich and delicious. You can serve this for company, for family, for anything. Remember, it doubles really well. I hope you try this. It's so wonderful and delicious. Thanks for coming to my kitchen. Bye.